Hi, hello, and welcome back to the channel, or if you are new here, welcome to the channel. My name is SJ, and I'm an adult doll collector who just wants to talk about dolls. Today's video, I guess, is going to be a little different than what I'm used to doing, because I did not expect the little short and TikTok video that I posted of me washing Victoria's hair and curling and everything to get so many views and I guess like attention, and I didn't expect for people to DM me and comment and stuff like that on it, on how I did what I did. So instead of replying back to every single person, I figured I would just kind of do like a tutorial of how I did it. And in case you didn't see that little short, well, here is Victoria, and I washed her hair to get the gel out. And then I did these curls, these little loose bouncy curls, and I guess I'll show a tutorial of how I did that. But I just want to put out there that I am not a professional. Is anybody a professional at doing doll hair? I didn't go to school to get my cosmetology license and hair license and all of that to figure out how to do doll hair. This is just stuff that I have watched, I guess, other people do and have switched it up to what works best for me. Okay, so I figured I might as well go ahead and choose 3 dolls, and these dolls are actually ones that I have been meaning to fix up. So all of you asking for a tutorial, you've actually pushed me to not be so lazy and actually fix up my dolls. So thank you for that. But I chose Stella because her hair still has that crunchy gel product in it. So I guess I will show how I get rid of that. Emmy, chose her. She has straight hair, and I want to show how I wash her hair and how I basically am going to go for like some loose curls down at the bottom. And then we have Georgia, or is it Georgia? I have heard people pronounce it both ways, so I just say Georgia, but yeah. But as you can see, like, her hair is just a mess, and I guess I will show how I wash it and then redo everything to get the curls back in. All right, so for this, you're going to need a couple things. You are going to need a brush, a comb, scissors, just in case you find any long strands of hair or anything is uneven, and shampoo. Some people use Dawn dish soap. I have stopped using Dawn dish soap because I have been told that it actually takes the shine out. Oh, and curl cream. You're going to need some curl cream. Now with Stella, she's our first spa day victim. I decided that I did not want to take her little twin tails, pigtails, whatever they are called, out of the factory, like inbox style, because I knew I could not replicate it. I am not good at putting the doll's hair in different styles. And the water, I am basically rinsing the hair right now in very, very hot water. I use really, really hot water. That is what I find that works best for me. Does it burn my hands? Oh my God, yes, it burns my hands. But I want my dolls to have nice hair, so I suffer for them. And I'm just basically rinsing all parts of the hair, trying not to get the 2 front pieces wet, because I'm trying to basically rinse out the gel and, you know, making sure it's all out. Rinsing, washing. And then I wring it out so it's not full of water. Turn the water off so I don't waste water. And then I come in with the shampoo. I don't use a lot. I just use like enough, like maybe like a quarter size of shampoo. And then I just kind of run it all through her hair. I kind of finger comb it through her hair. Get the ends really good, because the ends are really what had like all of that crunch in it, and I can't deal with that crunch. I get why they do it so it looks presentable and beautiful in the box, but I can't stand it. And then as you can see, I'm kind of like, as I'm washing it, I'm kind of scrunching it at the same time. And then I'm going through with a comb just to get if there's any knots after me washing it. I'm just kind of carefully and gently brushing her hair with a comb. I'm not, running it through her hair like a mad woman. I am gently brushing it. Being very careful because I don't want to rip any hair out because, I don't want to rip any hair out of her head. Trying to be very gentle. And I just do that a few times just to make sure I've gotten all of the knots out of her hair. And then I rinse it in, hot water. I start rinsing all of the shampoo out of her hair. And I make sure I rinse it really, really good, that there is none left in her hair. You don't want shampoo left in a doll's hair. I don't know if that does anything bad, but I just feel like the residue sitting over time in their hair, if you didn't rinse it out good, might not be good. And here I am wringing it out. Now look what I am doing. I am scrunching her hair. I am scrunching it as I am basically wringing her hair out of all the water. So this is kind of exactly what I did with Victoria. I didn't put any product in her hair. I washed Victoria's hair with shampoo, and as I was wringing it out, I was scrunching it. And then as she dried throughout the day, I was scrunching her hair. So I'm trying to replicate Victoria's curls in Stella's hair. And now I'm just kind of fixing everything, making sure everything looks good. Scrunching it some more. And then she sits on the windowsill to dry. And next victim is Emmy. Emmy's hair gives me so many problems. She is thinly rooted, and her hair just never wants to go in any style. So I don't know how well these loose curls that I want to do on the ends are going to work. But here I am brushing her hair just to get rid of any knots, because the ends of her hair felt like they were just a knot. Honestly, I don't know what happened to this doll. Her hair needed to be fixed, and she's been sitting in the spa box for so long. Her hair just got even more tangled. But just going through and brushing it to make sure it'll be easier for me to wash. And then once again, I am rinsing her hair, I'm getting it wet, rinsing it, and I am doing it with very hot water. Once again, probably getting my hands burned, but once I do all of that, I do wring it out, wipe her little face off of all the water. Wring it out some more so there's not a bunch of water in it. And then I get the shampoo. Okay, well, I'm eventually going to get the shampoo. My God, what am I doing? Okay, yeah, here I am, shampooing her hair. And I'm just, scrubbing my hands all in there, getting her hair nice and clean. Basically what one would do if they were washing their own hair. That's the only thing I can compare it to, is I wash your doll's hair like I guess you would wash your hair. Scrub the scalp, get the ends, I don't know. And here I am going through and brushing it, because even though this doll has straight hair, her hair tangles like crazy. I don't understand it. So once again, I am carefully taking the comb through her hair. Keyword, carefully taking the comb through her hair. Here I am rinsing out her hair in hot water. Just clarify, hot water. I guess if you want to use warm water, you can, but I use hot water. I don't know why. I just use hot water. I've heard people say that it's better to wash in hot water. It keeps the style better that you're going for. I don't know. But hot water is what works for me. And I'm rinsing, like I said, I rinse their hair very well to make sure I get all kind of soap residue out of their hair. I don't want any soap being left in their hair. And as you see, as I wash it, I also wring it out just to get all of the product out of her hair, pretty much, I guess. This is, like I said, this is what works for me. These are the steps that I take in washing the doll's hair, and it's what works for me, so it's what I continue doing. But it is a learning process, and you basically, when it comes to, you know, your doll's hair, styling it, washing it, all of that, you learn something new every time you do it. Like, you find a new way of doing it that'll work. And here I am carefully brushing her hair with a different brush. Why am I using a different brush? I don't know. Now I'm going to go in on the ends of her hair with this Miracle Curls Anti-Frizz Cream. It is not gel. I use this on LA's hair to keep her curls being from like less frizzy. It's very lightweight formula. It works. It doesn't leave greasiness in the hair or anything like that. And what I'm trying to do with this is I am trying to see if I can get the ends of her hair to curl. Like I said, this doll gives me problems. Her hair never wants to do anything. It's either going to be pinned straight or it's going to be up in a ponytail. But I at least try every time with Emmy's hair. And she's up on the windowsill with Stella. And our last spa day victim is Georgia. Now, with Georgia's hair, I washed her hair in lukewarm water between like warm and cold, because I don't want to use boiling hot water because I don't want to lose her curls. If you put her in boiling water and you dunk her head in there, there is a chance with that very, very hot water that it will get rid of her curls. And I wanted to keep her curls. And I want you to see, as I am doing this, scrunching the water out of her, I am scrunching the water out of her hair as I do it. Like, as you can see. That is my secret. I'll put it out there in the universe. That is my secret of how I get these like little loose, untamed looking curls. That's like the kind of curls that I like in my dolls, are these like little loose, untamed curls. I don't like perfect little ringlets. But yes, so you can see, you just scrunch. It is just a lot of scrunching. And then I'm going in with the curl cream stuff. And I did call LA in to help me, and you will see why. Because if she was not home to help me, I would have had to hang Georgia from like the shower curtain rod to do this. But basically what I do is I flip her upside down, and then I just take both of my hands and I just go in and I scrunch the hell out of her hair. Think back to the early 2000s. If you were a girl back then and you just took all of that gel and you would like scrunch your hair, where our hair was as hard as a rock. That is the kind of scrunching I am doing. Because like I said, I don't want to lose Georgia's curls. I love them. They're beautiful. But I didn't like the gel that was in them. And I have, like I said, this is my way of where I'm able to keep the curls. And I like them like kind of loose and unruly looking. I don't like perfect little ringlets in my doll's hair. But yes, I am just scrunching and scrunching and scrunching. And then she's on the windowsill to dry. And I put little twists in Emmy's hair to try and get more of a curl. Alright, what ended up being just a few seconds for you guys was actually a couple hours, so these girls' hair could dry. So they are dry, they are on their stands, and they are dressed in the outfits that they're going to be in on my shelf. So let's go ahead and take a look at Stella. Like I said, I did not take these down out of the factory setting. I just kept them as is. Here she is in her little outfit. But here is her hair. It is dry, it is not wet, it's not crunchy or anything else. There's these cute little loose curls in there, which is exactly what I was going for. So there she is. And then here is Georgia. And like I said, what I was going for were these loose, bouncy, wild, like little curls is what I wanted. I didn't want tight ringlets or anything like that, but I think it came out great. It's not so messy looking anymore. There is the back of it with these little loose curls. And then Emmy, like I said, her hair always gives me problems. It never wants to stay in any style that I put it. Like I said, her hair is very very thinly rooted, but I deal with it. It's fine. Here she is. And like I said, I put her hair in like little twists and they kind of stayed, but they brush like right out because her hair just doesn't want to go in any style. Doesn't want to stay in any style, nothing. Her hair is dry too. I don't know why on the camera it is looking like it is wet because it is not wet. I don't know what is up with that. Must just be the way the lights are shining or something. But no, her hair is dry. But yeah, like the little twists didn't stay. And I knew it wasn't going to really work because nothing works. Her hair never wants to stay in a style unless I put it up into a ponytail. But that is Emmy's hair. At least it looks decent now. It's not like all over the place. Let's get it out of your face. Over here looking like a little emo girl. There we go. Well, whatever. But yeah, that's basically how I style, wash, clean, whatever, my doll's hair. It's not really much to it. Like I said, I am not an expert. I do what works for me and what is easiest for me. But if it helps you guys, that's great. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope to see you in the next one. I love you. Bye.